Hi, my name is Freiheit, and I've been lucky enough to be able to work with Food4Good alongside my two group members, Nickerson and Kreamer. Food4Good is an organization part of the Jasper Wellness Center in Edmonton. They provide low-cost, bi-monthly food boxes and meal kits and offer online educational content for nutrition, health, and kitchen skills. Some programs are currently on hold due to COVID-19, but before the pandemic, Food4Good also offered services like low-cost markets, meal prep classes, and food documentary movie nights. Food4Good provides a cooking class for the kids in the Boys and Girls Club West. Food4Good's current program, Good Food to Go, offers low-cost food boxes to stock households with basic supplies, snacks, and fresh fruits and vegetables. The organization actively works to prevent food insecurity in Edmonton's west side. It provides low-cost, healthy ingredients to low-income households. In addition to these services, the organization provides information to its clients on how to eat safe, affordable, and healthy. With their work, Food4Good creates impactful relationships within communities and helps families and people in need.
We were tasked with creating 2 easy-to-watch educational videos for Food4Good's clients. We chose to make a soup recipe instruction video, as well as a video providing some tips to prevent food from going bad. As we want to make the videos as accessible as possible, we offer in the recipe alternative ingredients to use, and the instructions are fairly simple. Ashley, who we've been consulting throughout our process, mentioned that many of the low-income people using Food4Good services have limited kitchen tools and cooking knowledge, so we aim to create a recipe video that is easy to follow. For our food hacks video, we are aiming to help people both save money and resources, as we offer tips on how to store food so that it will keep longer and ways to use up food that has almost gone off. We first had to consider the kind of videos we wanted to make. As was just mentioned, we aim to offer useful information to Food4Good's clients, so we were required to think of what would be most helpful. We ended up choosing a recipe video as it offers information to be used right away. If someone doesn't know what to cook one night, we are hoping that this video will be of use to them. Our other video is more for long-term use, as by offering tricks to make food last and to use up old food, we provide information to be implemented in the kitchen whenever is convenient. Our next step was to find a good recipe to use for the first video and to compile hacks for the second video. We then have worked on planning out the specifics of each piece of educational content, working on scripts, and planning how to film and edit. Our next step, which we have not completed, is to finish creating our videos and send them to our organization leader, Ashley. She will then distribute everyone's CSL videos to the Food4Good clients. Through our videos, we intend to provide education surrounding food preparation and the prevention of food waste, with the broader goal of reducing food insecurity. This means that those watching our videos will learn valuable kitchen skills, learn how to make a healthy meal, and save their money by not purchasing excess food. By offering ways to keep food fresh for a longer period of time, we also intend to address sustainability. These goals of education and sustainable eating further serve to decrease food insecurity in the Edmonton area, helping Food4Good to reach its own goal. Our project addresses the need for education surrounding food preparation because our soup recipe video provides in-depth cooking instruction. In our other video, we are providing food-saving hacks, like how to properly store fruits and vegetables and how to use up foods that have nearly gone bad. This helps to save money, preventing food insecurity, but only letting the Food4Good clients spend their money on what they really need. The valuable information we provide will, we hope, help reduce food insecurity in Edmonton. We are working on 2 educational videos. One offers directions for making a healthy bean soup, and the other is a compilation of kitchen hacks. These hacks will help inform people on how to properly store food and how to use up food that isn't as fresh as it once was.
As we continue to produce our videos, we are learning skills like filming and editing. Another valuable skill we are learning is how to do a group project during a pandemic. Group work can be difficult enough at the best of times, but it is even more of a challenge when you don't see your group members in an in-person setting. In addition to learning skills unrelated to the course, our understanding of concepts like food insecurity and sustainable eating has grown. We were required to consider specific ways to help prevent food insecurity. It is one thing to learn about it as a course material, but our videos will be viewed by real people who we are aiming to help with educational content. The concept from the course that is most pertinent to Food for Good is, of course, food insecurity. The main goal of the organization is to create communities that are food secure. Through our CSL project, we've considered the issue and how to go about creating videos that promote food security. We have done this by offering a healthy meal idea and by providing tips on saving and using up food. These videos will hopefully help Food for Good's clients to improve their relationship with food. The second video in particular offers hacks that will help people save their money, time, and resources, as we are hoping to prevent them from buying food that they don't need because what they had went bad. This ties in with the sustainable eating and general environmentalism. Linked to food insecurity is the concept of food deserts, which we learned about in the course. Definitely exists in Edmonton. Definitely helps one to understand the importance of something like food deserts and food insecurity as we work with Food for Good. Our project will directly impact those who are struggling, and we hope we can begin to do our part. By working with Food for Good to create a food secure world, we are grateful for the experience.